Hi everyone, James Robinson here, TPI certified PGA professional and aim point instructor based at the home of Yorkshire Golf, Huddersfield Golf Club. Today I'm going to talk you through how to help fix your slice with your tee shots and your iron shots. Generally what you find is that if you slice a golf club, say you slice a driver or a 3-wood or a hybrid, that's going to cut or fade a lot more than a 7-iron like I've got here, or an 8-iron, even a wedge. It's very hard to slice a wedge, as you've probably noticed. It might be your favourite club in your bag if you do suffer with a slice, because there's so much loft on that golf club. If you hit a 10-degree driver, a 9.5-degree driver, and you cut across that ball, it's going to slice a lot more than, say, if you hit a mid to low iron because of the loft on the golf club. So we know a slice is a golf shot that starts for a right-handed golfer to the left of our target and then curves off to the right. Sometimes quite a long way to the right, sometimes out of bounds, reload to the right. The slice shot occurs when the club works too far, too much across the golf ball. Now, it's basically an equation between the swing path and the club face. You imagine a free kick with a footballer. The footballer kicks the ball with the outside of the foot and slices across it. The ball starts in the left-hand corner, finishes sometimes in the stand, sometimes in the top right-hand corner. Now, it's all good and well understanding what a slice shot is. I'm sure we all have a vague understanding of what a slice shot is. It's another story altogether on how to get rid of it, how to practice it out, how to turn that slice into a straighter tee shot. Hopefully that's going to result in lower scores. Let's get stuck into how we're going to change that golf shot. Okay, one thing I'm going to check when you come to me for a lesson and you're slicing the golf ball is your grip. I'm just going to make sure and check that that grip isn't too weak, so it's going to deliver the club face open. If you want to hear more about the grip, visit the video that I popped on YouTube a couple of days ago, and that'll give you more of an insight into the grip and what it does to the club face alignment through the shot. So as I said earlier, one thing that plays a major role in creating the shape of the slice is the path through the golf ball. If that path goes too far to the left, then we're going to cut across it, just like the football analogy earlier. But what creates that? A lot of the time it can be down to poor sequencing. So if I go to the top of my backswing, here, and I sequence poorly and start the downswing with my shoulders, you see how that puts the butt of the club pointing straight down to my feet or at the ground. This is in a quite steep position. From here to get this golf club to the ball, I'm going to have to deliver it this way. So it's over the top. That's where that phrase comes from. If I want to deliver that better and I want to improve my sequencing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the sequencing with my lower body. So I'm going to load up to the same position at the top of the backswing, and from there I'm going to start the downswing with a slight lateral move. I'm going to get face on so you can see that better. Load up, I'm going to start with a slight lateral shift, then turn the hips, followed by the shoulders, followed by the arms, followed by the club. That's what we call a good sequencing, okay? And generally what that's going to do is allow the club to work a lot better in this position. So the butt of the club is pointing at the golf ball. From here I can turn onto it and create a much better path through the shot, hopefully getting rid of that nasty slice. So the sequencing of the downswing plays a massive part in how the golf club is delivered to the golf ball, we know that. But how can I gauge that feeling of using the legs first, using the hips, using the shoulders, then using the upper body? If you imagine any kind of baseball pitcher, a cricketer throwing a golf ball, yeah, a cricketer going to throw a golf ball, a cricketer throwing a cricket ball back, I'm not a massive cricketer as you can probably tell, any kind of athletic movement, what you're going to see is a store of energy in the ground, and then, so say if I'm going to pitch a baseball, store the energy in the ground, I'm going to release the lower body here, then the upper body to make the shot. So if I were to throw a ball down the range, I'm going to store up and really try and create some velocity for that ball to travel. You take that feeling into your downswing, so load up to the top and maybe feel like you really coil with the lower body initially first, and then let the upper body follow through down to the golf ball. That's really going to help you feel a better sequence into the shot. Okay, so one thing that you may find is that the way you set up to your golf ball plays an integral part in the role of the shot that you're hitting. So if I stand to the golf ball and I align myself to hit a shot straight down the range, straight into the simulator, but I align myself open, so my shoulders might be open, my hips might be open, even my feet might be open to the target, that's massively going to promote an out-to-in club path, hence going to promote the slice. See here how I'm aiming to the left-hand side, I'm going to make a golf swing, and the path is massively to the left purely because my alignment is producing that kind of path across the golf ball. But now we've got more of an idea on the sequencing of what we're trying to do to create a better swing path. A really good drill that complements this is by putting an obstacle in the way of the incorrect swing path. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 2 coffee cups in the way here. Other hot drinks are available, it's just quite early, so I'm on my 3rd coffee of the day already. So I'm going to put 1 outside the ball here at the top, 1 inside. I'll show you how to set this up a little bit later on yourself, so you can do that on the range at home. And now if I make a golf swing, and I make a good golf swing, you can see there how the club has come from the inside, missed the first cup, exited on the outside, exited to the right of the target, missed the left cup. Say if I make a poor golf swing and I slice the ball, so I'm going to come over the top. You can see there how I've clipped the first one, hit the ball, swing path massively left, smashed the coffee cup after the golf ball. And that you might see quite a lot while you're trying to get rid of your slice. So as you can see here, I've got the coffee cups set up. And if I go behind, so this is my down the line shot. The idea is that the club can't come over the top of the golf ball and exit too far left. Now what you can do here is you can start off and give yourself plenty of room, and as you start to get a little bit more confident with what you're trying to do, as you start to feel like that sequencing improves, move the coffee cups a tiny bit closer to the golf ball so there's a little bit less room for error. Right everybody, that brings it. Right everybody, that just about brings us to an end on this video on how to cure your slice. I hope you've enjoyed it and found a few little bits of helpful information. There's many other ways that you can cure a slice. I just find that looking at the sequencing that helps a lot of my lessons, and I've had a lot of success with it in the past. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to put all my social media right down below now. Please like, please share, please help me get social with it, retweet, like on Instagram, all the rest. Thank you very much. I've been James Robinson, TPI certified PGA professional here at the home of golf, Huddersfield Golf Club. Thanks guys, cheers.